Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com, and I wanted to do the video to answer some questions. Mr. Bucky and I had written some books. I had written two, and he's written, let's see, five several years ago. And you can get the books through Barnes & Noble and probably any other bookstore. You can also get them on Amazon, get the Kindle through Amazon. And the books are printed and whatever when you order them. There's not a big stock of books anywhere. You know how they do that. And they're actually printed right down here in Charleston. So anyway, the books are Christian books. They're not going to be a novel of any kind. They're just Christian books that Mr. Bucky felt led to write, and I felt led to write a couple of small little books. But anyway, we enjoyed writing the books and doing all the research for Mr. Bucky's books because they're pretty well detailed. So the biggest or the thickest book that he has, and these are just the proofs, is called City Dwellers by Ernest Stokes. And you can find them on Amazon just by typing in his name and they'll come up. So the first one is City Dwellers, and again, these are Christian books. Let me see the next one. Birthplaces and Beginnings by Ernest Stokes. And he is a doctor, but he chose not to put the doctor in front of his name on the books. Anointed Decisions. Where Eagles Fly. This is a small little book. Where Eagles Fly. An Appointment in Beulah Land. There. And then the two that I wrote are My Ever-Present Help by Phyllis Stokes, and the other one is Going Up by Phyllis Stokes. And again, you can find these, you don't even have to have the title, you can just go to Amazon and type the name in there and they'll come up. So yeah, these are all Christian books, and we wrote them because we felt led to do that, and it took a while because I had to do all the typing. Mr. Bucky on his books did the first draft, and then we had to set them up so you could buy the books and download them on your computer without getting, the hard copy. And so that meant they had to all be typed again. And so anyway, you can get those books, and they're all Christian books, and they're not novels, y'all. So they're, if you're interested in Christian books, then you can find them on Amazon. And you could also order them through bookstores, and particularly Barnes & Noble. You can get them through there. And that's it. So 7 books we wrote. And Mr. Bucky had another book, and then we did one together several years ago, which is not in print anymore, I don't think, because it was more like 20 years ago. It was called Getting on the College Highway. And we wrote that book just to help parents and students to know what they needed to do to get ready for college, and also gave a lot of the information on colleges throughout the country. And it was a pretty thick book and a big book, but that was sold in Books A Million, I think. I don't think it was ever sold in Barnes. Books A Million, yeah, that's what I remember. And in fact, I was in a Books A Million several years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago for something, and I ran across our book. It was in there. So anyway, that was it. We, felt led to do the books, and Mr. Bucky had retired, and so he spent his first year of retirement writing books, so it worked out. Anyway, so that's it for the books, y'all. If you're interested in ordering them, you can get them from Amazon, and they're not expensive at all. What we did was made them as cheap as we could possibly make them, and still have the company print them up for us. So they're rock bottom, y'all. I mean, they're not $1, but they're not expensive at all. So anyway, that's it, and we will see y'all next time. All right, bye now.